Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we gathered our evidence to try to basically absolve Edgeworth of murder. I don't know how well we did, but you know, we've talked our way out of worse situations. December 22nd, 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. We're off to a good start. Karma? What? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Well, he's about to lose one now. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. I was just thinking that. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. I like that she's like upfront about that, I guess. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Oh, no, I need a new prosecutor's voice. 10 a.m. on the dot. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I don't even know. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Here we go. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. von Karma? Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You'll slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not. Sorry, I don't know why we're getting audio pops. I'll try to do what I can about that. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. A body has been discovered. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Oh, no. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna start with like pushing, press. You received a call from a man? Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and the man who called in the reporter, obviously 2 different people. Or 2 different people, obviously. Different people. There were 2 witnesses. Ugh. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, Lotta Hart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. What? Why does he get to decide that? He's a prosecuting attorney. That's how that works. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murder at all, really. Yeah, conjecture, blah, blah, blah. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. I didn't suspect him of anything at all, alright. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know, we have a deep trust and relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant remarks from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue. Now. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Alright, so a single bullet. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Ugh, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Uh-oh. Order, order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Wait, the murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Okay. So, the witness says 2 shots. The evidence says 3 shots, and we only found 1 bullet. So from point blank range, am I supposed to believe that he missed twice? Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective? Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick, what does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. This guy sucks. I don't like you very much. I'd very much like you to go away. I miss Edgeworth. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves a distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads one to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Okay, not looking good. We can still turn this around though. Order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge. I'd say it's almost a decisive yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However... You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now. But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? 11:09, alright. So, that went pretty bad. But it could have been worse. I mean, fingerprints, ballistic evidence, it's really pretty inconclusive if you ask me. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? You must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. The other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Oh, yeah, you're useless. I mean, why would I send her home? That seems like a terrible idea. I guess I'm gonna keep you here. Just because, yeah, you're useless sounds mean, but... I wonder if she would actually leave if I said, yeah, you're useless. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Now, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Sorry. Oops. Why, I could lose the case at any moment, he says in front of his client.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university?
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? ... Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. Very well, your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from up the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Uh-oh. Okay. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Is that the other one?
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder.
Which makes no sense.
Order, I will remove people from the courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order. I will have order.
Well, Judge.
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case.
Wait.
Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Well, wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. Cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Yes. Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? Oh boy. Okay. I don't know what to do. We haven't gone on long enough for me to like stretch this out. I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Okay. Hold it! Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Well, yeah, well, yes. What? I know you want to find contradictions, but really...
I hope your next contradiction is a little bit more relevant to the trial.
No, the time is relevant.
Witness, continued your testimony.
Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? But... What does a witness' motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objections sustained. He said objection sustained.
Wait, now I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Heard this bang from up the lake. One bang? So you weren't looking at the lake at that time?
Nope.
I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Ugh. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. This is not gonna get me anywhere. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. I'm going for it. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, well, of course. Yeah, she doesn't seem very sure. The witnesses testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. Jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there's another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. What? You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. This one's probably not gonna get me anywhere. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. Sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No, so he'll let me go on until it seems like I'm onto something. He is hiding something. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But Your Honor, you keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts. Oh, by holding you in contempt of court.
No! And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Now, who was that?
It was me. Maya.
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the court.
I didn't say anything, though.
He's in contempt of court and must leave.
No. Did I mess this up? Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. What's the difference? All that remains is for your guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. There we go.
Order, 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 order.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. Oh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick. Oh, I wonder if I had sent her away, I probably would have been boned. I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Maya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else. Okay. I think this is where we'll end this episode. And start with the new testimony in the next one. Man, this is not looking good. I do not like this new prosecutor. I miss Edgeworth. You know, he's the lovable kind of guy you hate. This is just the guy you hate. So, anyway, that's going to do it for me. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.